And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 7 benefits of consuming fish oil. So we've seen now, everybody's suggesting you take some form of fish oil or eat cold water fish like salmon or fatty fish because it's good fats for you. Well, let me tell you 7 benefits of it, and I'll show you exactly why maybe you need to incorporate this into your routine. So fish oil, the fatty fishes like your salmon, mackerel, herring, produce an oil which is very high in something called omega-3 fatty acids. Now, omega-3 fatty acids are amazing. There's 2 components to them. There's something called an EPA and a DHA. Not trying to get too scientific, but EPA and DHA are the main things that create all these benefits in our bodies. So what exactly is happening? So our diets nowadays consist of a lot of these hydrogenated fats, your margarines, plant-based oils and all that. They contain a lot of what we call omega-6 fatty acid. Now, this omega-6 fatty acid is known to cause inflammation in our bodies. Now, the inflammation, as we know, is the root cause of all sorts of trouble. So omega-3 helps balance some of that stuff out, and that's one of the big reasons why it's gaining so much popularity now. So let me start off with the benefits of it. The first benefit is it promotes brain health. Now, again, sometimes when women are pregnant, they're asked to take, with us prenatal, they're also asked to consume some kind of fish oil. Fish oil with the EPA, DHA. The DHA part of it has been shown to be very important for fetal development, fetal brain development. So again, when you're taking some fish oil when you're pregnant, it's helping your fetus, the brain develop much better. So not just that, when you're older and you take some of that, it's also been known to help, people with Alzheimer's problems and all those kind of deals because it helps balance certain things out in the brain. Now, the other thing is also kids that are, maybe ADD, ADHD have also been have shown a lot of benefit from consuming some of that fish oil. That's one of them. Number 2 is it reduces the risk of heart disease. Now, that's something you might have heard of or you're very familiar with because a lot of times, when your cholesterol is high, they say, oh, consume good fats. Good fats are good for you. So what fish oil does, fish oil has that, again, the EPA and DHA. It's known to help lower your triglyceride levels, but it also boosts up something called the HDL. HDL is the healthy cholesterol, as they call it. So when you raise your HDL levels, it lowers your LDL levels. Now, LDL is the bad guy, as they call it, right? The bad cholesterol. So when you consume some of these things, it actually helps lower some of those numbers and it's good for your heart. Not only that, it actually is known to also help reduce inflammation in your arterial walls. So when it does that, your blood pressure decreases. Now, blood pressure is another factor that people with heart disease have. So again, when you lower your blood pressure, helps control some of their heart disease issues. Number 3 is another big one, is it helps reduce inflammation. Now, that's another big one or big selling point for fish oil is they always tell you that, oh, take fish oil, it helps reduce inflammation. So as I just mentioned, omega-6 fatty acids, those are the ones that we are consuming on a large quantity every time, are not very good for us. Those are the things that promote inflammation in the body. There's something called eicosanoids and, these are certain chemicals, cytokines are chemicals that help aid inflammation. The omega-3 fatty acids help lower your cytokines and eicosanoids by, just certain pathways that help lower the inflammation in your body. General inflammation. When I say inflammation, it's not a particular inflammation, it's inflammation throughout the body. So it's wonderful because, again, inflammation is the root cause of almost every chronic illness that we know. Heart disease, diabetes, cancers. So you want to make sure you're reducing your level of inflammation. Number 4 would be it helps fight depression and anxiety symptoms. So a lot of people that are on antidepressants and all this kind of stuff can actually benefit by taking some of this fish oils because it helps. There's certain things on the brain membrane that our brain, first of all, is 60% fat. So when you aid it, when you give it certain little more of the good fats, it works a little better. So now the other thing is in certain studies, EPA, that's one of the other fatty acids found in your omega-3s or in fish oil, has been shown to be as effective as antidepressants in some of these depression issues. So again, I'm not saying you're going to get off antidepressants, but taking certain form of EPA or certain quantity of EPA has been shown to help with depression and anxiety symptoms. So that's one big thing. Number 5 would be it helps to decrease your symptoms of arthritis. So again, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, all these things are itis. Itis means inflammation. So that's an inflammation in your joint which wears down the joint faster than it should. So when you consume fish oil, not only does it help lower that level of inflammation, but it actually takes care of some of these, the negative effects. Your cartilage wearing down, some of those kind of things. Now, fish oil is also known to help kind of lubricate your joints. So again, taking fish oil will not only just help control some of the painful symptoms of arthritis, but may help lubricate some of your joints as well. So that's one big thing. Now, number 6 is it is wonderful for your hair and your skin. DHA, one of the other fatty acids we talked about, is one of the components found in your skin. Cell membrane, all these things contain fat, right? So DHA is one of the components of your skin. So when you consume some of this, what happens? Your skin improves. It's almost anti-wrinkles. You'll stop the wrinkle formation, premature aging of the skin. Now, the EPA part of this thing is also wonderful for the skin because EPA keeps your skin hydrated. When you keep it hydrated, moisturized and hydrated, things like your eczema, acne, all those things, kind of symptoms of those go down. So it's wonderful for your skin and your hair again, of course. And number 7 one is actually something that's very interesting. It helps promote weight loss, or helps maintain your weight. How does that do that? It's a fat, yes, but again, your body needs fat, the good fats. What some of these EPA and DHA do it's what is called anti-lipogenic, which means it's going to stop the storage of fat that you're consuming into your cells. Isn't that wonderful, right? So again, whenever you consume certain fats, again, I'm not saying you have to consume more, but this EPA and DHA help control these things in such a way that it's not going to allow it to be stored as fat, but it's used more of like energy. So that's one thing. Now, also these things help lower your rate of cholesterol, your cortisol levels. Now, cortisol is your stress hormone. We also know cortisol is something, again, lipogenic, which means it's going to allow your body to store more fat. So when you lower the amount of cortisol in your body, what happens? Well, you're going to lower your amount of fat in your body as well. So that's one of most of the 7 big benefits of fish oil. There's quite a few other ones. It does all sorts of wonder things. That's why we call it the Wonder Supplement in our office here. And for that reason also, we are also doing a promotion where we're giving fish oil this month at 20% off. Now, when it comes to fish oil, again, that's the other big question we get is, what kind should I buy? There's so many things out there in the market. When we suggest somebody take some kind of fish oil or omega-3 good fats, it's always a thing of taking a good quality fish oil. Now, when I say that, it's more of a reputable brand. Don't just go out to the stores and pick something that you see, 5,000 pills, on sale. Because again, there are certain standards where you have to be careful about some of the mercury toxicity in some of these fishes, right? You don't know where they're getting the fish from. Some fishes, or some quality stuff might not be as high standards as certain other things. And so they have mercury and pesticides and all this in the fish oil, which you don't want in your bodies. So we always suggest get a good quality one. Now, when you say, where do I find a good quality one? Well, come to our office. That's why we have a sale going on. 20% off some of our fish oil. It's by one of the companies that we've suggested and recommended for many years now. It's high quality, pure organic and whole food supplements. So try some of that. And again, so the other question is, how much of the fish oil should you take? It all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to lower your cholesterol levels, yes, maybe you need to take a little bit more. But what I suggest is about 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of fish oil, or the good fat, in a good ratio of the EPA to DHA every day, right? So about 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams every day is wonderful for you, and it's going to keep your body functioning the way it should. All right, so I hope some of this information has helped. And again, if it has helped you, share it with somebody. Maybe it'll help them as well. So share it, like and post, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.